Hello and welcome back to Natural State Inversion. My name's Ross, and we are already celebrating another milestone here on the channel, and that is 80 subscribers. And we're actually at 83 subscribers. I've kind of held off here a few days, but the last two subscribers, so far as I can tell, is Habib and Aaron Davis, MTG. So thank you very much. You guys brought us over 80 subscribers, and today we have a little pack opening that I've planned in commemoration. But first, I want to talk about a few things. And I've mentioned on the channel about a card that was missing in the mail, or was supposed missing in the mail, and it has arrived. So that is awesome. This is actually what we have today. The card was the Wandering Emperor. And I'm just finding this out that it arrived. So yeah, check that out. You guys are seeing it first with me. All right. The seller refunded my money, which I didn't necessarily ask for, but they did in good faith. And I'll message them and let them know about that. So that's awesome. Super excited about that. And we can finally complete the mail day. So I'll remind everybody of what we had before. We had the Wandering Mage, Duelist Heritage, Unclaimed Territory, Ancient Spring, the old school foil, very good condition. And we had some non-foil. And of course we had those Ebon Strongholds, Krazakar the Eye Tyrant, and then Satsuki the Living Lore. Awesome. So that completes the mail day with the Wandering Emperor. Another thing that I wanted to show you guys was this awesome comic book that I picked up from Kapow Comics actually last weekend. Nate and I actually went by there. He had never been in, and they just so happened to have this copy of this comic book. So this is, of course, Eugene, the Spirit Dragon. And just look at the artwork on this stuff. Pretty sweet. You got Garuk, Tybalt. Pretty cool. So they actually have a deal where the Hidden Planeswalker 4-issue limited series coming, so April 2020. So they'll have different planeswalkers on the covers of these things. But I love Ugin, and thought that was pretty cool. And you guys have seen the other comics that I have, but right now we are going to celebrate this 80 subscriber awesome partiness, and we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Hold up, we have one more thing before we do that. Let's go ahead and throw the packs in the box, because that's what we do here. We're going to go one off the top. And again, guys, I have no plan yet as to what to do with these packs that are going in this box. I'll take a picture and let you know what it looks like. The thing's getting wild. It's getting heavy. There's a lot of packs in there. I have not emptied it and have not touched them. So what are we going to do with them? So we got a stack for the 80 subscribers. Thank you guys. Let's get to 1,000. I'm actually just coming from my friend Peter's house. He, Nate, and I all played a Commander game, and we actually did a sealed game with 3 folks, and we each got 8 packs and built our 60 card Commander decks from those packs. And I think Nate ended up playing green-black elves, and Peter ended up playing green-black elves. And I was playing this partner combo here. Malcolm Tech here is what I'm calling this deck, is Malcolm Tech's. Ick whatever. Savage Spicer. Malcolm Tech. Right? Like Malcolm X, but it's just Malcolm Tech. This dude makes treasure tokens. You're running pirates in here, so you can make more treasure tokens. Some of the pirates boost the other pirates, which is pretty sweet. There's actually a card in here for every pirate that enters the battlefield. You can tap a creature, and they do not untap until that creature that is tapping them leaves the battlefield. It's pretty crazy. But then every time a artifact, doesn't matter if it's your artifact or if it's someone else's artifact, any artifact from the battlefield enters the graveyard, this guy gets a 1/1 counter, and any golem gets a counter. Just as far as opening a box of Commander Legends draft and drafting it with 3 people, I ended up really lucky getting some really good mythics, but value-wise overall, definitely came out over what we paid for the box. I think we each paid like $40 roughly to do this, and it was freaking awesome. So ended up with Hull Breacher. 3 visits is good. Mask of Memory, 3 visits again. Sakashima. Ended up with the freaking Sakashima. Amorphous Axe ends up being a really good deal because you want your creatures to be golems so that they can get 1/1 counters, and you also kind of want your creatures to be pirates so that they can get buffs from that commander. Cards. Okay, so here is the card that Merchant Raiders. Whenever Merchant Raiders or another pirate enters the battlefield under your control, tap up to 1 target creature. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step for as long as you control Merchant Raider. Think about that. During Saboteur, can't be blocked. Whenever it deals damage, you can draw a card, discard a card. More treasure tokens. Another Amorphous Axe. Scab Goliath. I was holding this in hand ever since like the first turn, and I finally got it out. But there was other creatures bigger than that, so Molder Beast is good in this deck. Soul's Might. Gale Strike. Ended up with a Mana Drain. So Mana Drain and Sakashima, Hull Breacher, Command Sphere. Ghost of Ramirez de Petro is a pirate, and his ability, when stacked with Mask of Memory, you do not have to actually discard if you don't want to. Can't be blocked by creatures with toughness 3 or greater. Whenever Ghost of Ramirez de Petro deals combat damage to a player, choose it up to 1 target card in graveyard that was discarded or put there from a library this turn. Put that card into its owner's hand. So when it deals damage, you draw 2 cards, you discard a card, and then with this one, it dealt damage to the player, so then you return that card to your hand. Mana Drain is just a staple. Sakashima, just good. So I had a pretty good pull. There was other routes I could have gone, but I'm going to try to make this one a little bit better, and we're going to play next weekend. And then the following weekend, I think we're going to try to buy another box and do it again. So, hey, it's pretty fun. If you have not done it, you should try it. Here we go, guys. We have these spicy packs. I have a feeling we're going to get a Demonic Tutor. We have got to get this Demonic Tutor. Leyline Invocation. Expanded Anatomy. Emergent Sequence. Low-Horde Apprentice. Snow Day. Baleful Mastery. And an Opt. I opt not go there with how I feel. Let's do Ikoria next. We're going to do Modern Horizons 2 last. Alright, we're going to get a Triome here. And speaking of Triomes, I am excited for this new Capenna set. Or however you say this set's name. Alright, we got a Hornbash Mentor, Heed Bonder, Porcuparrot, and Eerie Ultimatum. Whoa, whoa. Not bad. Not bad at all. One of the good ultimatums. Court set 2020. Guys, 80 subscribers. I don't even know why, or if you watch this, I hope you do. I really, really appreciate it. You just being subscribed. I hope that you like the content. If you have any suggestions, let me know. You know, we're still early into this. Hanged Executioner flying. When Hanged Executioner enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. For 4, exile Hanged Executioner, exile target creature. Ooh, versatile. Versatile, and it is a spirit. And spirits have kind of come back into style here recently. Cool, so what are we going to get, guys? At the first part of this box, this Modern Horizons draft box, we got a Marsh Flats. I think we had a Arid Mesa, and we haven't really had that many mythics. So I'm wondering if we're going to get something good here. I hope we are. I hope we are for these 80 subscribers. He says we are. Battle plan. Smell fear. Late to dinner. Wow. Sinister Starfish. That sounds like a series of unfortunate events book title. Sinister Starfish. Gargadon. Glimmerbrand. Terminal Agony. Vidalcan Infiltrator. Capichrome. Ooh, Underworld Cookbook, Old Border Frame. Hey, that's not bad. And Fire and Ice. Oh, nice. Hey, I can deal with that. Endurance. Enters the battlefield up to 1 target player puts all the cards from their graveyard onto the bottom of their library in random order. Exile a green card from your hand. Wow. Cool. And there's a food to go along with our food token. Guys, hey, that was pretty sweet. Got some cool spirits, got some cool rares. You know, we got a good ultimatum here, you know, and I'm not going to give you guys an ultimatum, but I'm just going to ask, hey, consider liking and subscribing to the channel, and, you know, do what you do. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and check out the shorts that I'm going to put out here in a little while, and maybe we can get an Allosaurus Shepherd, because that's what we're hunting for, guys. Take care. Remember, the more positive things you say, the more positive things you'll hear. Bye.